Very good evening from the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. The round robin is over. It is now finals time here in the Hero Hockey India League 2026. From 8 teams, we're down to 4. And first up, it is the Eliminator final between the Hyderabad Toofans and Hockey India League GC.
3, 2, 1, let's play.
The whistle goes straight away and the Toofans get us underway. Jacob Anderson going back to Mikhail Strutov. And dispossessed by Sam Ward and HILGC. Trying to come forward, but Strutov coming back. It is going to be a free hit as Ward just was obstructed. Pushed out wide by Cossins. Hardik into the circle. Big strong defence by Desluva. Anderson, but unfortunately just got caught under the feet of Zach Wallace. And again, taken quickly by HILGC. Down the side they go. It comes to Priyabata Talam. Kane Russell to Simon Yorston. Now it is HILGC. It's going to be a free out. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Pillay, I think, feeling it should have been theirs. Tim Brand on shot. We're not likely to see him in action, we've been told. There's a slight groin injury. Desluva. Square to Amandeep. I think he was sure that had gone over the line. He was probably in the best position to see falling over the baseline. Really want to have a zoom shot above the goal just to see where the surrender stick just picked it up behind the goal. In the Hockey World League there was one of those. It was giving us a great save on the line, and when we zoomed in close it had actually crossed the line. Desluva brings it down. Nick Woods square now to Sumit. Up was Yorston. Talvinder trying to turn surrender. Woods again. We go out onto the right hand side to Devinder Valmiki. Slight touch and Wallace couldn't get it the way he wanted it. Now there's a chance to break forward, although the whistle has gone, so it'll be a free hit to HILGC.
Toofans for a moment were very patient in their build-up. Retained a lot of the ball, but just could not make it count.
Kane Russell carries it forward now. Surrender looping round behind him. Huddy. That's for Rohit to come towards him, then throws it high. The hit goes the way of Desluva. He leaves it behind. Short pass comes from Wallace, and Sumit under pressure from Ward. Comes back to Amandeep. So Strutov plays it back to Desluva. Nilakantha Sharma. You feel now the way these teams have played started that the first goal is going to be crucial. Tanguy Cossins feeds it wide onto the flank. Gurjot forced to go back. Talent to Kane Russell.
Falling back in numbers were the Toofans into their defense, forcing HILGC to go back, and that has been turned over. It's a 2v1 situation. Shilanand Lakra goes by himself.
Shilanand Lakra squares it. It's a goal to Shilanand Lakra, the defender putting the ball into his own goal. Jacob Anderson was there, but Shilanand will claim the opening goal.
You cannot make mistakes like that in defense. We spoke about it in the knockout game. The mistakes are what are going to cost you. Stolen away from Shilanand. Beautiful dummy soul to Kane Russell, and then just trying to keep it away was Hardik Singh off his stick into the goal, and Toofans have the first goal.
Well, how important will that prove? Shilanand trying to put it on a plate for Anderson. Kaliman happy with that. And now the big question is, can HILGC come back? Oh, it's a turnover though, top of the circle, Arshdeep, and it's stolen away by Shilana, but it's a penalty corner has been given.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Raghu. I've got a referral from HIL saying that it hasn't hit the body, it's hit the stick and should be play on. I've blown penalty corner for hitting the body, so if it's hit the stick, it's a bully, but I've blown penalty corner.
I'll check whether it was a stick or a body. I'll get back to you.
I must admit, I didn't think it was a penalty corner at first as it was happening. Great intercept by Arshdeep, good awareness by him into the circle, and then Kane Russell came across. Does that hit the body of Surrender Kumar? That's the question.
But the Empire was in a good position to see that.
This angle might be slightly better. You can see Surrender on the right-hand side of your screen. There's the block from Russell. The ball goes up, and he's out of shot. So we're not going to get anything from that angle.
Like the handle of the stick, I thought it was a little tucked into his body. Arshdeep did well to just get it on his forehand side. Russell, great defensive work, did well to get a stick in the way.
This might show a spare.
It's off the handle, I think.
Yeah, he was the first to say that it was off the handle.
Yeah, Chama, I have no advice possible. You may stick with your audition. There's no enough angle. Thank you.
Penalty corner, Fowlers.
So if there's no advice possible, then HILGC keep their referral. The fifth penalty corner for the Toofans, and you'd have to say this is probably a vital time to score.
Yeah, we know they do have some good track figures, the Toofans. Devinder and Amandeep lined up.
Amandeep this time at the second battery. Devinder Valmiki, who tends to like to hit the ball rather than flick. They go to Amandeep. It's a good save. Oh, what a finish that was in front of goal. That was Shilanand Lakra, I think. Well, he pounced on that so quickly.
The flick from Amandeep Lakra had to be saved, and it was saved by James Mazzarello. A good injection gave him enough time. Palm down, and look at Shilanand Lakra. He just latched onto it like a tiger and slotted home with the reverse. Toofans lead 2 goals to nothing.
Wonderful bit of opportunism by Shilanand Lakra. And on the bench they celebrate. Are the Toofans headed to their second Hero Hockey India League final? So at the moment, with just under 5 minutes left, HILGC, it looks as if they're going to be playing off in the bronze medal match. Mazzarello is off the field of play now, so they have pulled the goalkeeper with just under 5 to go. So an extra outfield player now for HILGC. Just a reminder, no goalkeeping privileges for an outfield player these days. There is a foot just on cue from Nilakanta. Hardik plays on quickly, Rohit comes back. Good work top of the circle, brilliant defence by Wallace. Wallace goes out to the flank, and over the side it goes off the stick of Cossins.
Well, did what he needed to do. Wallace just picked up the ball from inside the D and drove out with it.
And stolen away by Hardik, the captain. Feeds it into Sam Ward. Brilliant tackle, Amandeep, but it's going to be a penalty corner. Maybe it wasn't quite as good as it looked.
Hardik, that's the magic that he can bring into the game. Stolen away and looking up, finding Sam Ward in the D. And a tackle from Amandeep Lakra. HILGC with a penalty corner.
Penalty corner number 6 for HILGC, and as I said, the Toofans tend to concede 1 in 6 leading into today's game. Is this the moment for HILGC to pull one back? Kane Russell and Sam Ward wait again at the top of the circle. Hardik to inject. Goes to Kane Russell, it's trapped this time, it's a sharp save. Well, the postman, Arthur De Sluva, working wonders.
Well, not one but 2 of the penalty corners from the postman, Arthur De Sluva. Beautifully done.
I think that's 3 actually, because there was 1 right in the first half as we see it again.
To keep Kane Russell's drag flick out, he jolly well sight the ball well.
Hardik now just lost control, appeals for a foot from the Toofans, and the whistle finally comes. Hardik just drops his head a little bit, frustrated with himself. Shilan underneath it, just inside his own half. He's going to get closed down quickly. Goes back to Sumit. Woods in the midfield, tries to, well, he gets past Russell in the end. Wallace has gone wide, but he goes to Anderson. Anderson now squares it up to Mukul Sharma. Nilakanta's gone on the overlap. Comes out to him now. Under 3 minutes left. Nilakanta Sharma into the circle. Great work. Arshdeep. Whoa, he took that very early, knowing there was no goalkeeper, and he wasn't far away.
Yeah, the angle didn't matter. He just had to put it towards the goal. Good first touch and just turn him round.
It's going to be a free hit to HILGC. They're running out of time. 2.5 minutes. Yorston. Short pass to Russell. Yorston again. Didn't want to turn it over. Hardik. Maybe touched by him, but it caught the foot of Nilakanta Sharma. So again, Hardik coming. This time Shiland is penalised. Albury takes it quickly. Not sure again it was quite stopped, but Albury goes round the defender. Over the baseline, long corner, or is it a free hit just outside? Free hit just outside off De Sluva. Lifted into the circle. Surrender is there. Anderson stays away, and Surrender is a long way off target with that one.
So for me it's not. For me. No. Okay, no worries. I will check. Do I go?
Yes, go on.
Can you please check? Because the HIL is saying that the defender was not on 5 and putting pressure on him. Can you please check?
I'll get back to you.
I think Anderson wasn't the 5 meters, but to me he just stayed where he was. There. He's just had a shot. Oh, maybe he did move in. Maybe this is a good referral.
To me, he was moving in when the ball was brought down.
Kun,
Yes, I go.
there is no clear reason to change your decision, and they lose their referral.
Thanks.
HILGC players didn't look too happy about that one. They were watching that on the big screen. Arshdeep. It looks as if the Toofans are going to head on and play the loser of the next match. Arshdeep loses out. Coming back was Rajinder. Cousins didn't like the challenge too much. Lalit has been kept very quiet tonight. Almost, well, in fact, very well intercepted by Strutov. I thought it got past him, but he managed to retrieve it at the last minute. Strutov doing really well. To Mukul Sharma. Amandeep. Brought down by Woods. Arshdeep now looking to play it down the line to Talvinder. Talvinder needs to just hold it up for a while. Shilan and Lakra coming to the edge of the circle. There's no one inside the D now for the Toofans. Free hit though is a free out to HILGC. We're into the final minute, and it looks as if HILGC run is going to come to an end in the bronze medal match. Carried forward by Gurjot. Lalit taking on Desluva. Desluva sticks with him. Lalit, almost a very good pass to find Ward. Good defence though by Amandeep Lakra, who tumbles in the corner. Wrong corner has been given. There's only 13 seconds left. Jasjeet wants to get on with it quickly. I think the free hit has been given, or is it a referral? No, it's just they've basically a declaration, I think you call that. There was no time left.
But they just stopped playing, didn't they?
Yeah, with 13 seconds left on the clock, Talvinder and Ashton have a conversation about how some of their combinations didn't work. Vikram Pillai has done a great job this year, and they will be playing off for the bronze medal match. But the Toofans, well, they live to fight another day. They will go through to the next game, which will be against the loser of the qualifying final. Final score, Hyderabad Toofans 2, HILGC 0.